KS Services is now offering preventative maintenance plans as low as $12 a month. Preventative maintenance is so important when it comes to your HVAC system. Let us come check your system out and perform our 22-point inspection. It's better to be safe than sorry. We have so many plans to choose from and special offers that go along with them. Call today for more information. 205-322-9090. Alabama license number 11120.
Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition. This is for Wednesday, the 19th of December. I'm James Spann. Rain begins tonight. Rain tomorrow. Windy and cold on Friday with rain ending. Weekend looks good. What about Christmas? Maybe a peek at New Year's. Let's dive in and talk about it. Here's the upper air look today across the country. We have a deep trough west of the state. Ahead of that, clouds have been steadily increasing today. A little bit of filtered sunshine, but not much. The sky's mostly cloudy across the state. Fairly dynamic system, too, but thankfully for us, no severe weather problems. That was the radar at 2:39. Rain was fairly extensive west of the state over Mississippi, and that rain will be moving in here tonight. Temperatures are mostly in the 50s. Birmingham at 59. Will be in the 50s tomorrow, but Friday will be in the 40s all day with a strong north wind. It'll feel much colder. Around the nation, temperature's not that bad for mid to late December. I'd say a little above average in many spots. On the watch warning map, we have a flash flood watch now for parts of the upper Atlantic coastal region. That includes Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, and New York City. Also a flash flood watch for parts of North Florida with our system coming in from the west. There's the severe weather outlook for the rest of today and tonight. Maybe some thunder over parts of South and West Alabama tonight, but no severe weather problems. But tomorrow, we could see severe storms over parts of Central and South Florida on up the Atlantic coast to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. We note over the east coast of Florida, there is an enhanced risk of severe storms tomorrow. That's a level 3 out of 5 from basically Daytona Beach and Smyrna Beach down to Fort Lauderdale and Miami. And there could be a few significant tornadoes in there. This is a system that looks more like spring, and they're in a bad quadrant of the storm system. So if you got relatives or plan on being there tomorrow, be aware it could be a pretty rough weather day. Here's the precipitation for the next 7 days. A lot of rain for the upper Pacific coast and for the east. In Alabama, rain amounts 1 to 1.5 inches for much of the state. And again, that's going to be tonight through Friday. So model fans, let's go. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at noon. Very deep trough just west of the state. A surface low is located near Apalachicola. And, of course, we're north of that, so it's just going to be a cool, rainy day. And I don't think we see any thunder with that position. But, again, to the south and east of that, down over Central and South Florida, that could be a pretty rough, severe weather look there. But, again, we'll be in the 50s all day tomorrow with rain. Friday, the surface low deepens. And that's going to be a windy day, very tight gradients, strong north winds. The rain most likely ending Friday morning. We'll be in the 40s all day. Folks up in the Tennessee Valley might have a hard time reaching the low 40s. And with that wind, a north wind of 12 to 25 is going to feel pretty cold out. But Saturday, it's all gone. We start the day probably below freezing, around 30, the high in the middle 50s. The sky will be sunny. And Sunday should be a sunny day, the high in the mid to upper 50s. Here's Monday, Christmas Eve. We'll call it partly sunny, the high in the middle 50s, and Christmas Day, Tuesday of next week. Again, at this point, it looks dry, partly sunny with a high most likely 55 to 60. So not bad at all. Most of the snow, the white Christmas lovers, they're going to get that out west in the mountains. Here's a week from today, Wednesday the 26th. Very deep, complex trough over the west, ridging over the east. And again, rain breaks out west of the state. That's a deep surface low over Kansas. That could be a big blizzard-type storm for Nebraska, northwest Kansas, parts of Colorado. But for us, we're still dry, but that rain will probably move in here by Thursday or Friday of next week. And maybe some thunder, but looks like the surface low should pass pretty far north of us. So for the moment, I'd say severe weather probably not a major concern. Let's go out to 10 days. This is Saturday the 29th as we kick off that long New Year's weekend. Part of the trough lifting up into Canada, part of the trough hanging back over the southwest United States. And again, that looks kind of wet here with a stalled surface boundary just north of the state. But understand, this will change. It's a fairly complex pattern. I thought we'd go out 384 hours, looking at temperatures only. And I think this is the general idea. It's a pattern flip. The west goes warm and the east goes cold. Looks like we are going to see much colder air about the time the new year gets here. Here are the numbers coming off the ensemble, the GFS ensemble. You can see many days, highs in the 50s. We probably creep up in the 60s toward the end of next week, but notice highs go back in the 40s out there in the first few days of 2019. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.